Good morning. We are in Delco County, Pennsylvania, and we are ready to start doing this charity build for a local police officer. We're all lined up. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're about ready to head over to the house. It's gonna be a great time today. The weather's clearing out just for us. I got my buddy Brian Rosen behind me from Delco Ponds and Water Features and a whole bunch of other certified aquascape contractors. Can't wait to get this project rolling. So we're just walking into the backyard right now. Total surprise for the homeowner. So I'm here with John,
president of the Delco Group. We're a local nonprofit that does things for the Delaware County community and members of it. So today we're here for the Dittis family. Chris and Courtney Dittis lost their 4-year-old son Noah this year unexpectedly. They are great people in the community. Chris and Courtney are really involved in Delaware County community. They just moved to Westchester, which is right outside of Delaware County. Chris is an EMT, firefighter, police officer, and we're going to do something special for them today and surprise them with a new backyard in memory of their son Noah for their daughter Lori.
Awesome. This is going to be great, John. And looks like you guys also have a child's play set here.
We got a play set coming in from King of Swings. When they come home today, they have no idea they're out for the day. When they come home, there'll be a pond with a water feature and a swing set fully installed in the backyard, and we're going to call it Noah's Garden in memory of Noah Dittis.
Well, thank you for having us a part of this. This means a lot to us. We're going to head into the backyard and we're going to check out the site. We're going to be building an 8x11 pond here, aquascape ecosystem, donated by Garden State Koi. My good friend Brian Rosen from Delco Ponds and Waterscapes had us all get together down here. A lot of different certified aquascape contractors. We have my buddy Jay Duke here. We have Zach. Zach is from Turpin Landscape
Design.
What do you think about an event like this?
Man, it is awesome. It's just cool seeing all of the community come together, especially in our hometown. Brian and myself living around here, but you guys come from all over the place.
Sweet.
It's just such a cool thing to see. One text goes out and everybody just comes together. It's beautiful.
So one thing that was super important when we started figuring out where the pond was going to go was the view from inside the windows where the family can really enjoy it. Zach over there from Turpin Landscape, he sprayed out a design for us. We're ready to start digging. Hey Jay, what do you think about the digging conditions this morning?
Well, we've run into rocks, we've run into large roots. There was a humongous tree right here, so just another typical day in a pond builder's life.
Yeah, and because of all this mess, instead of trying to dig shelves, we're just gonna dig the pond straight down 2 feet. That'll allow us to put boulders in the bottom, and as we backfill with gravel and soil, we'll build the shelves as we build the pond. So Zach,
Yo.
This is my buddy Zach from Turpin Landscape.
What's up, guys? We got a lot of roots in here.
Yeah, you think we should get some soil in here now?
This is all going to decompose and break down over the course of a year or two. So when your berm's sitting up here, whatever height you think you have, once that all rots, that's why we don't use sod to build anything up. Everything's going to drop. So we'll pull this stuff out to get started. It's not a bad idea to get some more soil in here because most of this pond's going to be roots. So typically, if we've got some good soil, the amount of dirt coming out of the pond is good enough to get the bones of the project in and running, and then you're bringing in soil afterwards to make it look nice. We're gonna need some soil just to get this built. All right, so we're gonna start our top waterfall. We got this awesome hillside, so we don't want to come up real high. We'll come up a little bit. The point is gonna be to dig into this hill so we get these actual streams cutting through the yard. This one's gonna go right to the deck.
Is this gonna be a pool right here?
Yeah, it's gonna drop in, so when the waterfall crashes, it erodes and kind of moves things out of the way. So we're gonna mimic that with a wider stream. It's not very long, so we're gonna open this up. That way we don't make it look like a racetrack, kind of winding in a real thin way. Big pooling area. Take another one, kind of kick it a little bit towards the pond, so you get a little bit of complexity with the waterfalls. And that's going to drop into a bigger pooling area here, depending on the amount of gallons that we had to run this. And we're going to strain this around and drop this right into the pond. So from the deck, you have this really cool side view. Not really seeing where that's running from. Some big rocks here will help it hide where that water's running in. And it's gonna be directly across from where we're gonna put our skimmer in the opposite side of the pond. So that way we get all the leaves getting pushed across the pond into the skimmer.
So I'm here with AJ from Delco Pods. AJ, what's going on here?
Well, we're filling the tanks up so when we're all said and done, we can clean it out real quick. You don't got to sit around and wait for water to take it out and put it back in. So we just fill up the tanks and get it done, bing, bang, boom.
So we started digging out the waterfall. The excavation is going to be roughly about 8 inches down from the grade, and we're going to probably have about a 6 to 8 inch waterfall dropping into the pond. The bottom line there represents water level, and we'll have a true water level here once we get the Aquascape micro skimmer set. Mr. Jason Borowski from Liberty Landscape Pavers Maintenance out of Old Bridge, New Jersey, whatever it says all on the back. That's a long sentence. We gotta shorten that up. Liberty Pods and Pavers, we're gonna call you. Sounds better. It's Jason Borowski. And he's digging down that area about 4 inches. So when the skimmer sits in there, it's at the right level. That is Robert up there helping Jason on the skimmer. And once we get down to the proper level, we'll set that skimmer in and backfill that area. Everything's moving along nicely. We have a load of rock that just showed up, and we got some real beauties. Nice angular stone, thanks to Mulchworks Recycling and Corp out of Delco County area in Pennsylvania here. We got another CAC here, Robert. And Robert, where are you out of?
I'm out of Lehighton, PA.
Lehighton, PA.
Yep.
And Robert here is putting the bulkhead fittings on the biofall and also getting our skimmer ready. We also have our pump here with our check valve, and we're getting this done all before. So when it's ready to go in the ground, we can just stick it in there, backfill it. So it's about a half an hour before lunch, and we got, I would say, the pond about 60% rocked in, and we're working on putting the waterfall liner in up top. It's gonna be a small waterfall about 6 to 8 feet long with a micro filter up top. And right now I'm about to add a beautiful, beautiful stump that Brian got out of the Outer Banks into the pond. So it's right before lunchtime. We got Mr. Pete Donahue here from Green Pete LLC, located in Lacey Township, New Jersey. 3D designer, landscape designer. He can transform your backyard into a real life video on a computer. It really lets you see what you can have in your backyard and visualize it if you're not sure when you're doing a landscape project. So that's Green Pete LLC. He is washing down the pond already. We've only been at it for about 3 hours now. We're starting our first rinse. Mr. Zach over here is forming the bottom waterfall up, and we are working on the second drop in the waterfall as we speak. So this stone is gonna be another spillway stone in the waterfall here. We got one drop there with that level sitting on it, and then this stone here is gonna sit behind it to make a double drop and also change the angle right there. One will drop this way, one will drop that way. After we get that set in there, we'll put some framing boulders on each side. I know that big boulder over there is gonna be our left side framing stone, so it can retain back the hillside. We're in the middle of building the waterfall. We got a double drop here, a fall going into the pond there, and then right up in that area there is gonna be a little pool and the Aquascape micro biofall. We'll hook that up to the 1.5 inch line, which runs along through here, around the pond, and over to that 400 skimmer. Jay Duke is finishing up the back edge on the pond right now as we speak, placing some boulders in there. Plantings are starting to go in. We have some nice variegated liriope. It's one of my favorite plants. We also have a beautiful tropical canna right here, as well as some hostas. What do you think of the event today, Chris?
Great. Weather was good. Been going according to plan, man.
All right, yeah, man. So it's 4:30, and everybody's been working super hard today. The pond is pretty much complete. Just finished got a little foaming on the waterfall and cleaning all the rock and roots and stuff that we got out of the soil from excavation here today. So it's 5:30 and it's crunch time. We just got back from Home Depot with a whole bunch of cedar mulch, and we're about to put 25 bags around this pond before the homeowners get home. I really, really hope they love what we did for them and love our memory of their son. But it is crunch time, so I gotta go. Getting everything cleaned down. Power wash just started. We cannot wait to turn this on. So we just finished up the project, and the family came and saw Noah's garden. These are a whole bunch of people from the Delco group, as well as a lot of the pond builders that were here. And here's the finished feature. A beautiful little 8x11 pond. About a 6 to 8 foot long little waterfall. It's 6 o'clock. It's been a long day, but well worth the energy for little Noah.